All right, guys, I'm not playing today. I am not playing today. Let me paint this picture for you right now. And it's going to be truth talk. And I'm going to be brutally honest. And I want to speak to all you guys right now. I am a flop sweat. My hat is dripping. It is over 90 degrees. It is like 100% humidity here in New York. It's my off day. I'm supposed to be resting, okay? But I want to share my thought process with you guys and something that I've learned I have to do more times than not do in my 10-year journey of trying to be the best version of myself. And you know what that is? That is to be as mentally strong as possible so that I can handle whatever life throws at me. So today, there's only one reason I went for this run. It's because it was going to be freaking hard. It was because I know I was going to be hot. I know I was going to be getting tortured. My legs are already still sore from this last couple of days. But I knew that, you know what, David? If you want to go after some really big goals and dreams, and I'm going after some big goals and dreams, you know, I spoke in front of 20,000 people in the NFL Superdome once. That's not going to be the last time. It's not. But what people don't see when they see somebody hit that last shot at the end of the NBA game or hit that home run in the bottom of the ninth or see that super successful Beachbody coach on stage, what they don't see is all the work that people put in when nobody's watching you. What they don't see is all the work that you do in the dark that brings you out in the light. Listen to me. On everybody's gravestone, there's a born on date and there's a date that you die. But in the middle, there's a dash. And my question to you is, how are you going to fill your dash? Because right now, I said, David, I'm retiring in about 6 weeks. And I'm going after to build our business bigger, to help thousands of more people, to be a keynote motivational speaker. You guys haven't seen the hours of work I've been putting in prepping my highlight reel. People don't see these things, but I want to share it with you because I think so many people want the trophy, but they're not willing to put in the work. So many people want the prize, but they're not willing to go through the process. So many people want to achieve whatever it is, but they're not willing to do whatever it is to achieve that certain thing. And sometimes, guys, it's not the physical stamina. More times than not, it's the mental effing stamina. And excuse my language, I say this because when people say to me, David, I don't get it. How do you push through the obstacles? How do you do? You have 3 kids. You work full time. You run a county with the state police. You know, you build this business. You're doing all these things. You know why? Because it's moments like this that I'm willing to do what most aren't willing to do. Let me paint that for you a little better. During my run right now, I went by the town pool. I saw probably, 50, 75 people hanging on the town pool having drinks. I went by people barbecuing. I saw people on front porches drinking a beer, which is great. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but let me explain. I continued to run and I ran this whole 4-mile loop. You know how many people I passed that are out there putting in some exercise? You know how many? Zero. So the thing is this, you have to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. And sometimes in life, you have to be willing to do the things you don't want to do so you can live the life you want to live. Let me say that again. Sometimes in life, you got to be willing to do the things that you don't want to do so you can live the life you want to live. Yes, I'm retiring at 43 years old, but I'm far from done. So in a year or 2 years, when I'm speaking in front of that crowd of 1,000 or 3,000 or 5,000, and Kristen and I are going after big goals and dreams, I want people that are going after goals and dreams as well to see what I'm going through for the process to get there, because all people see is their highlight reel. And you know what people share on Facebook and social media all the time? The highlight reel. Everything's perfect. I just heard about a couple that we thought they were great. You know, you've seen them on their Facebook, everything's great, and they're getting divorced. Like, guys, Stop being a highlight reel. I am not a highlight reel. This is the work I'm putting in. This is the grind I'm putting in. This is the no-nonsense BS I'm putting in 91 effing degrees. I'm in a flop sweat right now, but you know what? You know how much stronger I am right now? I'm ready. Like, let's go. I'm ready to go through my 50th edit in my highlight reel. I'm ready to go through my 100th edit on my new keynote speaking website. I'm willing to have my business coach knock me down. And when she told me, David, we need to change a dozen things in your video, and I had to be willing to say, yep, this is the work. This is the hustle. This is what people don't see. So why most people right now are drinking, sitting on the couch, wishing that their life would be better instead of putting in the work. Because right now I'm putting in the work and I got the time in because I am strong AF right now. And I'm doing this because I know if I want to get to the next level, there's only one way to get to the next level. You know how it is? Be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable and remind yourself that your brain's job is to keep you comfortable. It's your job to be willing to push yourself out of that. Guys, am I fired up? Yes. Why am I so fired up? Because I'm passionate about my life. I'm passionate about how I'll be able to impact other people's lives to improve their life. I'm passionate about making a difference. This is so much bigger than David Atkins. This is about leaving a legacy for my kids, for my family, for my team, and the people that I know that God's going to put in front of me to go out there and speak to them for an hour all over this country, maybe internationally, and pour into them to have a vision in life, to live a sense of urgency, to have a positive mindset, to stop playing victim mentality, and to realize we don't know when our last day on earth may be. And if we continue to play the victim mentality, we may be held hostage for the rest of our lives. You need to let go and stop wishing things would get better and start putting in the work. That's my message for you guys on this Sunday night. Peace out.